just say
Yeah.
that say earlier on that this webinar is being recorded and it will be available online a bit later on the Navionics website and also on our Facebook page. So I just want to get there. Carry on, Carl. Sorry about
Okay. So what you'll need to get started, we've got a nice picture here of my Hobie, fully rigged for a competition at Swanage. That's you don't need all that to get started, thankfully, because there's a fair old bit of kit there. I wouldn't advocate taking that amount of kit out on the water to begin with as a beginner. But that's my full setup there, ready to go. Okay, so basic kit list. Number one, obviously your kayak. So paddle or pedal I put there, speed versus stability. They're the main kind of questions asked now. My pedal especially, Hobies are becoming more and more popular. You'd be hard pushed to go out on the water at any of the events that I go to and not spot a Hobie. So but worth bearing in mind whether you want to have a paddle in your hand or a fishing rod in your hand. In my case it's a fishing rod, but obviously lots of people prefer paddles, so there's a debate in itself. And speed versus stability. So we're not going to go into that just yet, so I've got another slide going through all that in a sec, so we'll just skip that one. Paddle, choosing a correct size, very important. I think most paddles for sea kayaks are between about 210 and 240 centimeters, so finding one that fits your height and your kayak is quite important. So that's worth bearing in mind. And I mean, the best way to do that is to look at size guiding online. There's quite a few available, or visit your local canoeing or kayaking shop. They'll usually give you the advice you need. Excuse me. Trolley, probably quite an overlooked bit of kit, but moving your kayak from the car to the water is obviously very important. When it's fully loaded with kit, it can become very heavy and can be quite difficult. So choosing the right one will save you a lot of hassle in the long run. Safety kit. We've got a slide on safety, a couple of slides on safety coming up, but this, I really need to drill this home. This is really important. So PFD, your flotation device, what keeps you afloat if you're going to fall into the water. So that's obviously the jacket that you put over the top of yourself. We'll show you that in a minute. A means of calling for help, so a VHF or a phone. And there's some other accessories like a knife and a whistle. And that's very important to have on you in case you end up in the water, tangled up in some line, or you need to call for help. You need to have the right kit to do that. Okay, so clothing, broken that down into a few categories. This is examples of the kit that I use. So on top, a jacket you're going to need is a waterproof jacket. So specific kayaking jackets, plenty out there. They've got either rubberized or latex seals around the wrist and the neck. Stops the water getting in, stops the wind from getting on you. Really important. Don't always have to wear waterproofs. Go out in shorts and t-shirts sometimes. It's really nice weather. But in this country, you don't really get that very often. So definitely take the right kit out with you. Take the right clothing out with you just in case. Winter, you're definitely going to need a dry suit. Typhoon, do some good ones. And as footwear, you're going to need decent kayaking boots as well, something to keep your feet warm. And last but not least, fish finder GPS. So it's not an essential bit of kit to get yourself started, but it is obviously a luxury and a bonus to have one. And I have here a mobile phone loaded up with some charts as well. So this probably goes at the beginning, the safety kit. So this is the Navionics here that Lance has passed me. So yeah, it's pinpoints where you are, same as your GPS. So it's obviously very useful to have if you're out on the water.